Here it is, the national championship trophy as the Huskers knock off Florida in 5 sets, 25-16 in the fourth. The Big Red gets it done, winning their 5th national championship in school history. The Huskers take the first 2 sets and then drop it in the third, but then come back strong in the fourth to seal the deal. John Cook getting it done once again, his 4th national championship. We're going to go ahead and talk to some of the players here. If we can make our way over to them now. Here at the Sprint Center, much of the crowd still here, a record attendance crowd here in Kansas City. Over 18,000 watching this one as the Huskers win it over Florida. A bunch of happy Huskers. They're doing a victory lap here on the floor of the Sprint Center. And as you can see, the Husker faithful are loving it. Making a victory lap here with the over 18,000 in attendance here. And this match looked good for the Big Red from the start. Then that third set got a little dicey. They're about to do the award ceremony here on the floor of the Sprint Center. We'll see who gets the most outstanding player. Michaela Fecky was the most outstanding player 2 years ago at the Final Four in Omaha. We'll see if that rings true again tonight here in Kansas City. They're about to go do the... Oh, they're getting cooked with the water right now. John Cook getting a little bit of a shower there. Oh, they just dumped him with a whole thing of water. Lauren Stiveren's got the last of him. John Cook wearing the national championship hat. And now, he's a happy guy for sure. The 2017 a very slippery floor of the Sprint Center. They're about to give the all-tournament team. I'm going to hand the camera over to Tyler Martin, so just bear with me for a second.
From Penn State University, number 22, Simone Lee.
Here's some more celebration shots. There's John Cook.
From Stanford, number 17, Loretta Lutz.
Talking to Lauren Stiverens, the freshman. She was huge for the Big Red tonight.
From the University of
as there's the 2017 national champions, winning the program's 5th championship in program history. John Cook and company, a very wet John Cook, but a very happy John Cook. He compared this team to the 2018 that made it to the Final Four and fell to Penn State in the semifinals. This year's team getting the job done. Michaela Fecky just getting named to the all-tournament team now. She was a second-team All-American selection. Kelly Hunter and John Cook now sharing a moment. Kelly Hunter being named to the all-tournament team. What a way for the Papio South grad to end their career. Kenzie Maloney for Libero getting named to the all-tournament team. Congratulations to her. She had some huge digs tonight, saving the Big Red a lot against a very, very tough Florida opponent.
Most outstanding players, both from the University of Nebraska, Kelly Hunter and Michaela Fecky.
We have most outstanding players, Michaela Fecky and Kelly Hunter, sharing the honor. We're going to walk over there and get a shot of them embracing. And here comes the whole team embracing Fecky and Hunter. What a moment here on the floor of the Sprint Center. The Nebraska volleyball team defeating Florida in 4 sets here tonight in Kansas City to a very, very pro Nebraska crowd. Very emotional for the Big Red. They started out the year 0-2.
And now the 2017
here comes the national championship trophy.
National champion, finishing with a record of 31-4, the Nebraska Huskers. Presenting the awards are Lisa Peterson, Deputy Athletic Director, SWA at the University of Oregon, and Jared in NCAA Division I Women's Volleyball.
The Nebraska volleyball team now about to pose for a trophy.
They're coming right here. Okay, I'm trying to get out.
We're going to try to weave our way through here. We're tripping through confetti and a bunch of people. What a match, what a year for the Nebraska volleyball team as they win it tonight in 4 sets. This team finishes with a record of 32-4 on the year. There's Annika Albright getting her little championship trophy. We're going to try to talk to one of the Husker players here in just a moment. They're just calling Michaela Fecky's name right now. trying to shoo us out of the way. We're going to try to steal Michaela Fecky.
Brianna Holman.
Michaela, can we get you real quick?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How were you guys able to get this done?
I think a lot of teamwork. I mean, we talk about with each other, for each other, and I heard the crowd tonight chanting with each other, for each other, and that was something really special and motivating. And to know that we did this as a whole team and all 6 players and everyone on the bench, it took a whole unit.
You got a little dicey there in the 3rd set. Florida kind of put up some fight. How did you guys rebound so strong in the 4th?
We just told each other that we wanted this, that we needed to will it on them, and that we'd worked so hard all season that we deserved it, and that we just needed to keep going after it.
You sharing the most outstanding player with Kelly Hunter, her final match here, what does that mean to you?
That means the world to me. I mean, Kelly's such a great role model and leader, and to be able to share that honor with her is something really special.
Congratulations, Michaela.
Thank you.
That was Michaela Fecky, one of 2 most outstanding players of the NCAA Final Four here tonight in Kansas City. We're going to try to talk to one more Husker here. Monica Albright is talking with the radio right now to the Husker Sports Network. We're going to see if we can still hear for a couple more questions here. Monica Albright, a 2nd-team All-American for the Big Red this year. She was a huge part of their success this season. Nebraska was competing in its 8th national championship match night. Heading into this one, they were 4-3 in title matches, and now they are 5-3. We're going to go see if we can steal one more player here. Ani, can we get you real quick for a couple more? Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you guys able to get this done tonight?
What?
How are you able to get this done tonight?
It's a point by point. That's our mentality. Florida beat us early in the year. They're a really good team, and we knew we had to come out and play hard. And our team has something really special. And we came out here, we fought really hard. We had ball control, and we took it from them.
Florida showed some fight in that 3rd set. How were you able to rebound in the 4th so strong?
We kept that point-by-point mentality. We needed that. They're a great team. They're not just going to lay down and hand it to us. Florida's a very good team. That's why they're here. So we had to go ahead and we had to take it from them.
How much does it mean as a senior to go out as a champion, not once, but also twice in your career?
I can't even put it in words. I can't. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Ani, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that's Monica Albright. John Cook getting his award now here on the floor of the Sprint Center. They're about to hand out the team trophy. They're waving the team over.
Again, for head coach John Cook and the team captains, please come forward to accept the championship trophy.
The Huskers about to get the championship trophy. John Cook has to hand over his little plaque, and there's the trophy shot right there. Head coach John Cook raising the trophy as the Huskers get it done tonight. The motto has been with each other, for each other. What an effort by this team this year. John Cook has to be very fired up. This team started the year 0-2. Didn't look very good after the first weekend in August. Kelly Hunter wasn't part of that. She was injured, and so she had to watch those matches from the bench, but now she is back, and she gets to celebrate her 2nd national championship at Nebraska. She finishes her career 16-1 in the NCAA tournament, the best by a Nebraska setter. And as you can hear, the Sprint Center crowd here chanting, "Go Big Red, go Big Red." So congratulations to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. We're going to try to steal a quick interview from Kelly Hunter before we wrap this up, if we were able to real quick to get quick. It looks like they're going to do a team photo here as the Nebraska Cornhuskers get it done tonight here in Kansas City. There's the team trophy, and this is a total team effort this year, not just Fecky and Hunter, but some of the freshmen who had to step up this year as well. Lauren Stiverins getting it done at the middle blocker spot, and also Jazz Sweet. She played huge for the Big Red, especially in the NCAA tournament. There's Annika Albright, the senior, holding the trophy in her final match at Nebraska. Annika Albright, what a story in and of herself. Started out at Nebraska as a walk-on, and they're telling us to back up now. Annika Albright started her career at Nebraska as a walk-on. She went from walk-on to starter, and now she's an All-American and a 2-time national champion. And there is the beauty shot. Look at that team, the 2017 national champions. A couple seniors, Annika Albright and Kelly Hunter, holding the national championship trophy. What a ride by this team. They had 8 new players, 8 newcomers to the squad, a couple new assistant coaches. Tyler Hildebrandt, one of the new assistant coaches this year, along with Caleb Anworth, the former Husker and also a former Olympian. This is their first year at Nebraska, and they get it done. A very fired up Big Red crowd. Very fired up Nebraska volleyball team. Before we let you go, we're going to try to talk to Kelly Hunter, get a couple questions with her before we sign off here.
It feels awesome. I just have so much love for this team and for this group.
You had match point the other night, and you barely remembered it. Do you remember match point tonight?
No, I don't. I really don't.
What are those dog piles like?
They're painful because everyone's kind of on you in some type of way, and you're bending in ways you never bent before.
Kelly, you're going to go down as one of, if not the most decorated setter in Nebraska volleyball history. You're part of an exclusive class now to win 2 national titles. So how do you sum that all up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really blessed and I'm really fortunate, and I've worked really hard to get here, but I'm going to remember this group and our coaches and everyone who's helped me get to this point, and I'm just going to remember the love that we have for each other.
One last thing, co-MOP with Michaela, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it just shows, I don't know, how great of a team we have, how balanced we are, how many great players we have, and it's awesome that a couple of us could get it. It's a huge team award. We couldn't do it without everyone on the court.
We'll let you go. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Florida fought back in that third set. How were you able to rebound in the fourth and kind of shake that off?
Yeah, we're really good at, we've learned how to collect ourselves and really calm our nerves, and I think we were a little too hyped in that third set, just knowing it could be the end. And we took a regroup there in the huddle and in the flipping sides, and we just went back to our breath and relaxed and played great.
After having to watch this match in August from the sidelines and to be here now celebrating a national championship, what's this year been like for you personally?
Yeah, it hasn't been the way I pictured it. We'll put it that. We've accomplished so much this year, and a lot of people doubted us, and at points we doubted ourselves, but we proved everyone wrong, and we showed the entire country what kind of team we are and the fight and heart that we have.
What did you see on the second to last point when you saw that?
That was Kelly Hunter, the senior setter, co-most outstanding player, along with Michaela Fecky. We're going to go ahead and try to sneak over to John Cook real quick and see if we can get a couple of sound bites from him. The Huskers have cut down the net here in Kansas City. We're going to swing around this way. Stay with us. Very wet John Cook.
You never count on it, but you're hoping it's going to happen.
What was the biggest defense?
This is 2 times she's been MVP of the Final Four, so what does that say? I mean, she's unbelievable competitor.
What was the biggest matchup against Florida that you had to stop?
The middles. And I haven't seen the stats. I don't know what they hit, but we did a pretty nice job on them. And not letting Snyder run us off the court with her jump serve. We handled her really well.
How would you summarize this senior class in particular?
The word I keep coming up with is unbelievable. And, Ani and Sydney were walk-ons. Kelly's a 5th year, and Brianna's a transfer. So, I mean, they were never ranked a recruiting class. I mean, they were just kind of add-on recruiting class, and look what they've done. And, if you guys remember, one of the reasons I wanted to redshirt Kelly was to let her have a year on her own without everybody else from Nebraska and Papillion, and because I knew she could. I didn't know we could do this, but I knew she could really blossom as a player and a leader, and she did it. It's still hard to believe.
What about the whole day for Brianna graduating and then having something like this?
It was epic in that we played her graduation up here, the video of it from Lincoln at practice today.
Live?
No, we got a feed. It was like 5 minutes later, something, but somehow they did it. At the end of our practice, they played it. She was bawling. Her team gave her a hug, and it was a very emotional moment. I think she's the first one in her family to graduate from college, so it was very emotional.
Thank you.
That was Nebraska head volleyball coach John Cook as the Huskers win their 5th national championship in school history, taking down the Florida Gators in 4 sets as the Huskers are signing the court here, signing the national championship court here at the Sprint Center in Kansas City. What a moment for John Cook and the Big Red as the Huskers take home the title here against Florida in the Sprint Center in Kansas City. That's going to do it for our coverage You can log on to omahasportsinsider.com and also watch 3 News Now tomorrow night at 10 for a complete recap as Nebraska wins the national championship. The Huskers are bringing home the hardware. Thanks so much for watching.